As I had mentioned before, the proposed federal recognition of rights framework was announced by Prime Minister Trudeau in February. Since then, the Minister of Crown Indigenous Relations has been holding engagement sessions across the country. There has been much concern about this framework, particularly with respect to the time frame that has been established by the federal government. They want draft legislation this fall, with final legislation to be adopted by the government in October 2019. The Six Nations Elected Council has passed a resolution to reject this framework. There is also discussion about getting rid of the Indian Act. If that happens, we need to have a discussion here in our community about what our next steps will be with respect to receiving funding from the federal government and protecting our tax immunity. We are trying to meet with the Haudenosaunee Confederacy chiefs, and hopefully that can happen soon, as they need to be involved in this discussion. We're also planning to hold some discussion with the community through upcoming district meetings to decide what our next steps should be. The chiefs in the country will then reconvene in December in Ottawa to provide, hopefully, a unified vision on next steps. On cannabis, everyone knows cannabis became legal on October 17th, 2018, and the Six Nations Elected Council has agreed to draft our own regulations related to the use, sale, and distribution of cannabis. Council has reviewed the first draft of the regulations, and councillors held district meetings to get input on that first draft. Council also reviewed the second draft with community members in attendance at the meeting. There will be a community meeting held to review the next draft. We will be issuing a statement on October 17th indicating that we will be doing our own regulations. We will also be holding discussions with both the federal and provincial governments to inform them of our decision. We also agreed to consider any proposals related to the economic sector related to the sale and distribution of cannabis. So please watch for notification of the next meetings.